Huge trouble for the LBMA out of London. Looks like this is where all this chaos is coming from, my friends. Lbma, the Bullion Bank in London, is out of silver. I got some news here. I don't know if this is coming from a pretty good gosh darn source. I'll leave it as that. It's from another coin shop out west. Help me out with the thumbs up. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to keep everybody up to date what the heck is going on here. There's a lot of information spilling over. We don't know what's true. We don't know what's not true. I'm just going with it for now. So, don't make any rash decisions based on what I'm telling you in this video, because some of it may not be true. I'm just going to devote that disclaimer ahead of time. What I was told today from a coin shop out west, the Lbma is really struggling to get silver. These smelters pretty much have stopped right now of all 90% silver melt. They have it in stock. They're putting it on the back burner for now. 40 bits. So if it's not 999, if it's not at least 395, they have stopped all that melt right now. So the melt is not happening with your 90% silver as I am talking to you right now. This could be true, this could not be true. They have a buckets, pallet full of 3.9s, 4.9s fine. They are burning, they're trying to keep up. A lot of it's going overseas, my friends, to help the Lbma out. Why our silver is going over to London, I don't know. This is troubling. These bullion banks, like the Lbma, like the COMEX, have put out way too much paper contracts. Everybody, don't say everybody, but a lot of people are demanding delivery, physical delivery. This is why you're seeing a surge in the spot price right now. It's starting to make a little bit more sense right now. This is why you're seeing a backwardation from spot price, which most coin shops used for a long time. Some coin shops are going the other way. They're using futures. We talk more of that in a moment. This is why we are seeing the price action we are seeing. People are demanding delivery. Physical delivery. They want to get out of paper contracts. What is this telling us? It's telling me silver is about to explode in price. When, I don't know exactly when. It is about to explode in price. Take this as a warning. Take this. Sit on the sidelines if you want. Don't buy it. Buy it. Sell it. Whatever your gut's telling you do it then. I'm not going to get mad at people saying, I'm going to sell my silver, rebuy it when it's cheaper. If you believe that's going to happen, I wish you the best of luck with that thinking. Because I don't think that way. I'm thinking this is going to, I think what's going to happen with this information, they're going to get the Lbma calmed down here the next week or so. Shipments are going over to London by airplane, not by boat right now, to settle down the Lbma. Once some of this gets settled down, this might backtrack to the COMEX. We could see this in an ongoing situation. Look, let me put this in these words too. The government has put silver on the strategic metals list. You really think this price is going to come down or stay at $47 in the futures? I don't think so. The bullion banks are broke. They wrote too much paper contracts. Too many people are calling for physical delivery. Physical, 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 not some paper crap that has, you have a contract for 1,000 ounces of silver. You have a contract for 5,000 ounces of silver. They want physical. The world is demanding physical, and there's not enough physical out there. So they're relying on people here in the States are panicking Go sell your silver. You've heard these YouTubers say, it's a good time to sell, best time to sell. We've heard them. We've all heard it. Well, maybe most of us have heard it. It's never a good time to sell unless you need to sell. Let me just put it that way. Silver and gold are there for emergencies. Wealth preservation. Passed down from generation to generation. That is what silver and gold are for. It's like your own central bank. In your hands. Physical. Not some digits on the screen like meme coins, Bitcoin, whatever. The Ponzi schemes. Paper contracts. Think of it as like a Black Friday. For the ones that don't live in the United States. Black Friday is a day, day after we celebrate Thanksgiving here. It's always on a Friday. That's why they call it a Black Friday. And all these stores have special sales. Maybe you get a TV on sale. Maybe you get a wash and dry on sale. Maybe you get some toy on sale. And they only have so much. So if there's 20 Tickle Me Elmos toys and there's 40 people in line, well, the first 20 people in line are going to get the Tickle Me Elmo. Right? Somebody's not going to get their silver right now, my friends. That is what's going on in this world right now. Physical silver is going to dry up. You're gonna start seeing it in weeks ahead. Out of stocks on these online dealers. You're gonna start seeing the more of a demand for it at your local coin shops. This is troubling times right now. I don't know where we're heading next. It's not financial advice. If you want something now in the silver line, you better grab it now. Like Jake Custom Pots has said before, told me, I released this information, what he was saying as well. Price is not going to matter right now. We're going up. We're going north in price. Forget about $50 silver. Forget about it. We're not going to be here forever. These COMEX, Lbma wrote too many contracts. And they did not have the silver to back it up. That is what's going on. It's starting to make a little bit more sense now. What's really going on out there. That's why we've seen the fluctuation between spot and the futures price. They're trying to beat the futures price down, but there's more physical demand. Physical you hold in your hands, not paper contracts. Paper's nothing, it's thin air. It's written on a piece of paper. Don't mean you actually own it. It's an IOU. Somebody's not going to get this silver. And people are going to be teed off. Some of these contracts are going to start going, well, yeah, we got it, but we're going to pay you back in this now. Never mind what the contract says. We're going to pay you back in dollars. Or pounds. Or yen. Whatever country you're living in. Maybe they'll pay you back in some of these meme coins. I don't know. Some fairy dust on some kind of screen. This is coming to a head, my friends. There's not enough silver out there to provide retail levels, world demand, industrial demand. Solar panels, your hospitals, car batteries, you name it. Silver is just in about everything we use on a daily basis. This is what's going on. If you want silver now, check out channel sponsor Pimbex. They got it in stock. They got some 90% silver in stock. They got Mercury dimes. They got Roosevelt silver dimes. They got Franklin halves. This is not going to be on their website for long once more people wake up of what's going on. What are people waiting for? $55 silver, then it's all panic? I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see spot at 55 before the end of the week's out. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't think it's going to happen, but Anything's possible right now. Throw a dot at the dot board, see where it lands, and just go with that. You know, put 50 little wooden blocks, right? I'm not buying silver this week. Do another 50. I'm buying silver this week. Pull one out. Whatever it comes out, that's what you do. If you got to play that game, that's fine. If you got a magic 8 ball, use your magic 8 ball. Whatever. This is crunch time, my friends. This is going to be a very interesting week. I don't want to have to come on Friday this week. And we're talking about $55 silver in spot price. I don't know where futures is going to end up at. And for these coin shops, I got to take this again. Be careful right now. A lot of these coin shops, not all. The guy who I talked to this morning, he says he's still using spot on both ends of the candlestick. He's not changing either. Some shops, I think they're doing the right thing right now by not changing from spot price. Spot price means physical. Futures means paper. All these coin shops that I know of, I've always used spot price. Now they change the futures is cheaper. So when you are selling, make sure you know what futures price is before you walk in that door. It's always changing though. It changes every second. Make sure you have it up on your phone. And what I would like to know is how much some of these shops are paying behind the futures price. That could start happening, my friends. If futures is 47.51 as recording of this video, we're about 3 hours and 10 minutes before the market opens here in the East. As recording the video, futures is 47.51. If your coin shop's paying less than that, well, I hate to tell you this, but spot price right now, before this market opens up, we're at 49.89. That's where your physical silver is at right now. 49.89 in the spot market, Kiko's price. Futures market's coming out of the COMEX price. COMEX. However you want me to pronounce it, COMEX, whatever. It all means the same. This is going to be an interesting week. So be careful with these coin shops right now. Be careful they're not buying back at the futures price, selling at the spot price, or even over the spot price. Silver Eagles are in high demand right now. If you want Silver Eagles, I am almost willing to bet we're going up on premiums. Coin shops are not there. Coin shops don't have any control over the premiums whatsoever. That cost gets through the wholesaler. When the wholesaler's costs go up, they pass it down to us. When our cost goes up, we pass it on to the customer. That's how it works. People don't like that? Well, that's how it works. I cannot explain it any better than that. In that position, coin shops are not ripping you off when premiums go up. We have no control over premiums. Your online dealers have no control over the premiums they pay. They got to pass the cost on to you. It's called supply and demand. And people say, oh, I don't know how to run the coin shop. Oh, I don't know this. This is how this works. This is exactly how this works. The cost gets passed on to you. And I want to touch on 90% silver again. You know, I think it's very insulting for someone to say, if you don't want this to get melted down, then go buy it. And there was a comment in this morning's video saying just that. That's insulting to the stackers out there. Because maybe this person is a little bit better off financially. And I deal with customers, and I know some of you folks out there don't have a lot of cash. And when you're telling me you buy 3 silver dimes, 4 silver quarters, you buy $2 face this week, you bought $1 face last week, you're doing your part. Don't take these comments to heart. You're doing your part to stop the melt. And when a coin shop says that to you, or when somebody says that to you, if you don't want it melted down, then go buy it up. We're doing the best as we can. And I'm talking to all true stackers out there. I don't care if you can afford 3 silver dimes a week. You're doing your part. If that's all you can afford to stack, you're doing your part. Don't let anybody come down on you. Because I know how hard I work to get the stack that I got. And it don't come overnight. There have been times where I've gone on eBay. I purchase. People laugh at this. But I'm okay with it. I bought 1 silver dime at a time because it was the right price with free shipping. At that time, silver dimes, I was getting about $2 a dime. And when somebody lists 1 dime for $2 and there were silver value was $2.25, $2.30, and it's going to be free shipping, you bet your bottom dollar I'm going to pick it up for $2. I'm getting less than melt value, right? I'm getting less than melt. So why wouldn't I pick up that 1 dime? I don't know how the seller's making any money off it because they're going to pay their 15% to eBay. Then they got to package it up and mail it to you. And sometimes they pay $5 to ship it to you in a padded envelope. Really? How you made any money off that deal? I don't know. Dime was real. People do some crazy things. So when someone tells you, or when you see a comment like that, a pathetic comment like that, if you don't want it melted down, buy it up. Ignore these people. Because that is an insulting comment to all true stackers out there. I don't care if you can afford, like I said, 3 dimes a week, or you can afford $100 face, or you can afford $500 face. We're all doing our part to stop the melt. I see it in the comments. I got a lot of respect for most of my viewers, 99.9999%, but we always get a troll in here. Ignore the trolls. Don't respond back to them. Maybe they'll just go play Candyland, or maybe they're jealous because they don't have an ounce of silver to their name because they bought some kind of meme coin that's dropping in price because they spent 40 cents and it's down to like 1.5 cents, 2 cents now. I don't know. But physical silver, physical gold, physical copper, physical platinum, it's money, my friends. I even will call platinum money right now too. If a coin shop is refusing to buy right now 90% silver, 40% silver, 35% war nickels, teapot, silverware, sterling silver, 92.5% sterling silver, coins, rounds, then you know right now they were using their out to send it to the refiners. Then you know they don't care about 90% silver. They don't care about 40% silver. They don't care about history of our coins. All they cared about was a quick buck. You will soon find out who your coin shops really are. If they change over right now to the futures price, I'm willing to bet once this all gets resolved, they will quietly come back to the spot price. I'm willing to bet on that one. I'm willing to bet on that one. As of for now, as recording this video, I talked to the owner today of the shop. He says, I have no plans right now to change over. He said, if that's gonna lose some sales right now because other shops are charging less for silver, by all means, let them sell out of it. I'll recoup it on the backside when silver starts going up in the spot price on the backside of it all. That's his mindset. I agree with him. Why change the price now? You've been using the spot price for years. Coin shops, why are you doing this now? Because They were using smelters to dump their products, my friends. They weren't holding on to it. This is what's really going on out there. I do believe once these smelters catch up, they will be buying it once again. The guy who I talked to in California says his smelter still, if he was smelting down, his smelter right now is still purchasing 90% silver. But he says, I've had many times where I call Lbma and say, I need 90% silver. Don't smelt it down. I'll buy it from you. The smelter don't get a lot. He's a very small smelter. So when he does get a bunch of it, he calls them up. They work together with pricing. That's how it should be done. Save our history. Stop the melt of our 90% silver today. Yes, I'm glowing because some of these coin shops don't have that out card no more. They can't go make it very easy for them to send it to the smelters. We should be very thankful if this was happening right now. They don't have that out card no more. They don't have that exit no more. As of right now. We're going to stay on top of this. Well, this is interesting times. Some people might say it's stressful. I'm having fun with this right now. There's a lot of breaking news right now. I am trying to stay on top of it for you all. It's not easy because it's my head spinning. I'm telling you. It is very, very trying to get the right information out to you all. And we don't know, like I said at the beginning of the video, we don't know what to believe right now. Okay, we don't know what's coming down the pipeline yet. There's no clear picture right now with the mess in the silver market right now. Gold seems to be just fine. No problems with gold right now. Gold is just as normal as it can be. There's a major problem brewing in the silver market. We've seen that break this week. How long is this going to last? There are some predictions it might last to the end of the year. There are some predictions it might only take a couple weeks. We will see. We will see. We're going to be here with you. We're going to get through this mess together. So why not come subscribe? It's free to subscribe to the channel. It is free to watch all my videos. I'm your boots on the ground. Channel sponsor Pinbacks is keeping me informed what they're seeing on their sides of the coin. So thank you again, Pinbacks, for sponsoring this channel, Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to you all. I hope you are all subscribers, because it's not possible without you all. Make sure you give me this a thumbs up. Share the video out. We're going to get through this together. If you got questions for me, I'm going to try to answer them as best as I can. Email me. I don't have all the answers. I want to make that perfectly clear. This is ongoing changes in the market right now. I could be saying something today, this afternoon, if something else breaks, I could be talking a whole different story. This market is rapidly changing. So don't make any rash decisions based on anything you hear right now. The only piece of information I can give you on that, if you've been stacking little by little, cost averaging, I would say keep doing that for now. And it's not financial advice. This is what I'm doing myself. Thanks for watching. Crazy Coin Shop Chris is out.